he FaceTiming me. So boom, we get on the FaceTime. Why it's a bitch? It's a bitch. She like, are you Dreadhead's girlfriend?
You won't get these joints out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in a jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay West Coast with your city like new Nikes, fresh jeans, and a snapback.
Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe. But only if you want to, 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 only if you want to. Only if you want to, okay? Only if you want to, for real. Like, do whatever you want, but only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra. And if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want that extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down below to join my membership. I will be dropping a new video on my membership this week, so stay tuned. And if you want that raw, juicy, uncut tea, my personal life, go ahead and DM me on TikTok or Instagram to get my Patreon link, okay? And I'll be dropping another video on there this week too. I hope y'all like my consistency. I'm dropping on all my platforms consistently. YouTube, that's my main, my membership, my Patreon, my TikTok, and my Instagram. That's dedication, okay? On top of working a full-time job, on top of being a mom, okay? So give me my flowers, but only if you want to. So yeah, in the comments, go ahead and drop some flowers in the chat so I know y'all here and y'all tuned in and y'all giving me my flowers, because I told y'all I was gonna be consistent. And if y'all can't tell, I'm in a good mood. I just been such in a great mood. Like, when I'm not dealing with like men, I be in the best mood. I don't know. I think I'm better off just not dating men. Like, I got like a little yeah. That's just like my little yeah. Like, I just call him up when I want to get folded like a pretzel. That's it. None of that other. That's it. And bitch, I'm happy. I'm so fucking happy with just that. Like, that's it. I don't, all that, no. Okay, y'all, we finna get started on this love square triangle dating series I'm about to go on. Cause like, y'all, I really like, I don't know how to choose them. I don't know, but no, these men, I swear y'all, these men, they be imposters. They be tricking me. I promise y'all, I don't just be that stupid. But it's like they be tricking me, and then once I like them, that's when they start telling me the real, and it's like, damn, I already like him, so then I'll be trying to give these niggas the benefit of the doubt because I like them. They be tricking me, I promise y'all. I'm just not this dumb, so don't judge me, please. Don't judge me, but it's okay if you do, because you know what? You live life and you learn. I don't have no regrets, technically. Everything was a learning lesson, and I'm just pick myself back up and keep moving. You know, can't nothing bring me down. My daddy kidnapped me when I was a kid. So, I mean, if I can get past that, fuck these niggas, okay? Period. Okay, y'all, so I got my handy dandy notepad. My son be having my iPad. My son be stealing my iPad thinking it's his. I be forgetting I even got an iPad. So y'all, I screenshotted myself some notes because I forgot to print them while I was at work. So yeah, we're gonna go through some of these screenshots. And I'll put some up on the T, because y'all know I come with receipts if I have them. Y'all know I'm Miss Receipt Queen. And I be putting a lot of pictures. Well, I had put a lot of pictures on my YouTube membership. So if y'all want to see what some of these people look like, they're on my membership. The people I'm finna talk about, they're on my membership. Dreadhead is on my membership. Pictures of Dreadhead is on my membership. So if y'all want to see what Dreadhead look like, go to my membership. Crash Out. I think I posted a picture of him on my membership, but y'all won't know who Crash Out is, but I'm gonna connect the dots for y'all. And then Creep. I never posted a picture of Creep, but I'm gonna post pictures of Creep, and I'm gonna, yeah. But yeah, so y'all gonna want to go get over there up on that membership. Yeah. So basically, you know, me and Dreadhead, we met through Instagram, basically. So I'm gonna just go through how me and him started talking, and then I'm gonna get into the nitty gritty and everything, and how I found out he was a boyfriend. Okay. So Dreadhead first tried to start talking to me in June 2024. Okay, and I'll put the screenshots up on the receipt so y'all know what I'm saying. Ain't no lying what I'm saying. So he hit me June 20th, 2024 and was like, "What's up, Unique? You topped here with it. Where you from?" And I didn't respond because at this time, y'all, I was still like in and out. No, I was kind of out with friend, but I was, or AKA t-shirt, but it was like coming to the end of like after my whole birthday thing in 2024. Y'all know I told the whole series of what happened with me and friend during my birthday trip in 2024 when we went to Vegas together for 5 days, and how, you know, while we was out there, he was talking to females in my face. I privated that series, but I might put it up on my membership, or I might put it on my Patreon. Y'all let me know where y'all want me to put it at, if y'all want to rewatch that, or for people who never seen that. Let me know down in the comments. Do y'all want me to put that series on my Patreon or my YouTube membership? So I wasn't really responding back to him because of that. I don't know why. Like, when I really be liking one person, y'all, I really do be just into one person. I know for some reason people feel like it's so hard to believe that I can only be liking and dating one guy at a time. I don't know why. I guess because, and it's so crazy because I hate it because people think because of my body shape that I have to talk to multiple men at one time. I hate that so much. Like, what does my body shape have to do with my loyalty? Or, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That should be irritating the hell out of me. But back to what I was saying. I didn't respond. He messaged me again June 24, 2024 and was like, how you been doing, mamas? Didn't respond. August 7th, he hit me. He was like, what's up, pretty face? I didn't respond. He then hit me again August 13th. I had posted a picture and he was like, one of a kind. I did not respond. I was on live August 16th. I don't know what I was doing on this live, but I probably was on live like making drinks or out with my friends doing something. He was in my live. I seen him in my live. He sent me my live. I don't know why he sent me my live. Hey y'all, it's editing me, and I know why I was not responding to Dreadhead, because I was dealing with Mr. Perfect and all that shit going on. And I was on live that day, August 16th, because that was the day I had the three-way with him and that crazy, and shit went left. And then I had came home, and then I was on live making quesadillas, and then it popped up at my house. That's what was going on. August 19th is when I finally responded back to Dreadhead, because y'all, at first when I was looking at his pictures, I ain't gonna lie, like, he didn't look cute at first. Oh, I don't think I followed him back. So all I seen was like his profile picture, and I couldn't really see much of his profile picture. So I was like, I don't know if he cute or not. Like, I don't know. So eventually I did follow him back, and then I seen his pictures, and I was like, oh, Dreadhead is fine. He tall, he chocolate with dreads. He got a nice little cute dimple. I'm like, okay, like, let me message this man back. He been trying to talk to me for the last 2.5 months. So I messaged him and I said, hey, he said, can I get your number since you check your DMs every 2 months, which is valid. So if y'all be messaging me and I don't respond, I'm so sorry. I have all my notifications silent, y'all. I really barely go into my DMs to check them because it just be a lot going on in there. So boom, I sent him my number. And I'm pretty sure we just started lightly chatting on the phone, getting to know each other, basic questions like, what you doing, where you from? Y'all know y'all don't know but he from Oakland, and you know, I'm from Pittsburgh. So we just going back, telling each other where we from. He was a little bit younger than me. I think Dreadhead is like 3 years younger than me, because I'm 32. I think he's 39. Dreadhead's like 3 years younger. No, I think he could be even like 4 years younger than me. I don't think he's 30 yet. Because when I met him, he was 20. He gonna be 30 this year. Because when I met him, he was 28. I'm 3 years older than him because he gonna be 30 this year. I'm gonna be 33. Okay, boom. So yeah, on the phone, he would FaceTime me all the time. We would just be talking on the phone. I told him what I do for work. And y'all, he was telling me what he did for work. He told me he worked in a warehouse and that he was a street pharmacist. So I'm like, okay, coin. He had a car. I was seeing him in his car. I was seeing him in a crib. So I'm like, okay, he got a spot. Oh yeah, y'all, he FaceTimed me one night, y'all. Oh, I remember. Y'all, so he FaceTimed me one night. And like, I'm chilling. This is when I had the blonde curly hair. Cause yeah, it was in one of the pictures. I had the blonde curly hair. He had FaceTime me. He was like laying in the bed. The room was like really nice. The bed was really nice. And he was just like smoking. And we was just like talking and flirting. And that's when I was really like, oh, on the FaceTime, he was fine. I'm like, oh, he fine. Like, yeah, we was just like having a really good conversation. We talked on the phone for like an hour, just like talking about ourselves and everything we had going on, and like just like getting to know each other. It was cool. We vibe. Okay, it's editing me, and I want to tell y'all what the first red flag was. He got the same name as my baby daddy. That was absolutely red flag number one. Soon as that man, mind you, he made me guess his name. Okay, because let's just say, well, I could tell y'all his nickname. No, never mind. Let's just say his nickname is PJ, right? Okay, let's just say his nickname is PJ. So I was asking him one day, like, what does PJ stand for? Like, what does it stand for? He was like, oh, you gotta guess. So he was giving me like clues and shit to guess what his real name was. And he was giving me like letters of his name and stuff like that. So boom, y'all, when I put it together, I was like, oh, your name is Peanut Butter and Jelly. That's my baby daddy name, bro. That was red flag number uno. Never date a dude who got the same name as your baby daddy. I just don't do it. It just like, hell no. And they acronyms to their nicknames both start with the P. That's not what their real names start with, but their nicknames is different, but both their nicknames is 2 letters. So let's just say, like I said, his name was PJ and his nickname was PJ. My baby daddy nickname was PG. Let's just say that. But their first name was the same. And I was like, oh, hell to the no. So after that, I don't think I talked to him again for a couple days. And then after that, yeah, we just was FaceTiming each other, calling each other, talking, texting. So a week must have had passed and I must have ghosted him. I stopped talking to him, and I do that. Like when I really start liking a nigga, I don't know. Like I be ghosting these niggas because I be just like, I don't know. I like you too much too quick. Like, let me give it a little space. So I must have posted something on August 26th. Okay, so remember, I first messaged him back August 19th. So between August 19th and the 26th, we have been talking. And then at some point, I must have stopped talking to him. I must have stopped responding to him. So yeah, that's when I posted something and he hearted my post and he said, but I can't get a text back or a call answered. What I say? I must have just texted him or called him because I posted something else and then he like commented on it, making like a clapping noise. So between that time, me and him must have been on the phone talking, flirting, things like that. Everything going cool. Like during the day, I wouldn't talk to him all the time. He would call me and like make it seem like he was on his work break, or he was busting moves, selling tree skis and stuff like that, or he would be on the block and like sometimes, but all the times that he would say he was like at work, he would not call me unless like he was on his break and stuff. So I'm just like, okay, that's regular. Some warehouse jobs, you can't have your phone. So I never thought anything weird about like when he was at work, he wouldn't FaceTime me, but he would call me sometimes and he would text me, but not FaceTime me. Okay, keep that in mind. He never FaceTimed me while he was at this warehouse job. that he was working. He would only call or text me and we would talk on the phone. He would only FaceTime me like when he was outside of work. Okay? But I never thought anything weird of it because some people can't do that. Like, I could do that at my job because I be in the office by myself and I got a cool chill at job, but some people can't do that. So in between that time, my bestie birthday was coming up September, so we was gonna be doing a bunch of little stuff for my bestie birthday. As always, y'all already know we be doing stuff. So on September 4th, I posted a picture. I still had the blonde curly. He had put a little emoji to it. He was on live, and I must have joined his live and said something to him on September 6th. So during this September, let me just tell y'all. So during September, me and my bestie was doing a bunch of activities. Our first activity we went to this Napa wine tasting. It's this wine thing. Me and my bestie went to the restaurant. We got dressed up really cute. I had these shorts on and I had this cute top on. My bestie had a skirt on, this cute top on. I had some wedges on. My bestie had some heels on. We go out there, y'all. We had a ball. It was one of those really cutesy girly places that had like charcuterie board, and like we did the wine tasting and everything. Me and my bestie had a really good time. The place was really cute. We took a bunch of pictures and everything. Like, we had a good time. We was getting hella compliments. Now this is like a area because it's in like Napa, but it was still cool. It was like a group of black girls there. They was celebrating something, probably somebody's birthday. It had like this cute little background with some swings on it. Me and my bestie was on the swings taking pictures in the bathroom, taking pictures. Like, we was just having a good time. So after we was going to after the wine tasting, me and my bestie was like, shit, it's Sunday, like, let's go to a day party. So mind you, I must have been texting Dreadhead because I'm telling him everything I'm doing. He was like, oh, next time you do something like that, I want to go. I like doing stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, cool. I like that. I like a man who can do activities. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling him. So I'm like, yeah, next time I got you. Like, me and you could do something like that. You know, next time you're available, me and you could probably go on a date and do something. So cool. We end up going to a day party at For the Culture, right? Me and my bestie go. Now, mind y'all, I wasn't thinking it was going to be super lit, but it was lit as hell. Me and my bestie got there. It was hella people there. It was lit. We had got us some food. We was in food. We was turning up. Like, we met some dudes. We met some girls. We taking videos. Like, it was cool. It was hot as hell this day. It was so fucking hot, bro. And I'm so surprised my silk press lasted because, baby, I was sweating. It was so goddamn hot. It was so hot, but my hair held up. And, you know, me and my bestie, we partied, we danced, we had a good time. So as we leaving, I think he was asking me, can he see me? But it was just like so much stuff going on. I don't know why, but me and him just did not cross paths that day. So me and my bestie end up leaving, and boom, that happened. So cause what else? Okay, so hold on. It's coming to me. What happened first? Hold on, I gotta see what happened. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Also, y'all, please do not be mad at me, but some of the stuff I kind of told out of order, and it was not on purpose, or, you know, but I was really loaded around this time, like drinking a lot all the time. So a little stuff is foggy, like the order of things, but all this stuff was happening during this time period. But some of the stuff, like events, I kind of told out of order. So some things happened before the other, but it all was happening all back to back between September and October. So that is correct. Like, everything was happening in those months, but certain things I did before other things, but that really don't matter. Okay, the main point is I met Dreadhead. Everything was going cool until it wasn't. Okay, don't forget to hype the video up as well. And if I can get 200 likes, I mean, not 200 likes, if I can get 200 comments on this, I will drop part 2 Friday. So if I can get 200 comments by Thursday, I will drop part 2 Friday. So comment. Make sure y'all like the video, hype the video, share the video, do y'all big one, okay? Because I want to keep pushing out videos, but you know, I want to feel like, you know, telling my tea a little worth it, you know. But I do appreciate the people who do consistently show up and show out for me and show me love. I see everything. I may not comment all the time, but I see y'all. I love y'all down to the ground. And yeah, do me that big one. So around this time, me and my bestie was going out like crazy. Like, we was going out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we was doing a bunch of things. We had went out one night with our partner James. We had went and turned up, and then I had met this boy there that I had knew from back in the day, and me and him was all booed up. I told story times about this. I will put the story times up on the screen. I had told some story times about when me and my bestie was going out for her birthday that year, 2024. So I'll put them up on the screen so that if y'all want to go check them out. So boom, all of that was going on. Me and my bestie, we was going out turning up. So one of the events we had went to, my bestie was kind of on and off with her boyfriend at the time. They're not together no more, but they was on and off together at the time. We had went to this one event in the city for her birthday, and I had on the red shirt with the white skirt, and then my bestie had on a black skirt with like this beige and lacy black top. And we was there, and then her ex-boyfriend popped up. Mind you, at the time, like, it was some dudes trying to pop it at me and my bestie when her dude popped up, y'all. It was like so crazy. I don't know how this always be happening to me. I'm out with my friends, and then they dicks pop up, and then like, I be looking like the friend who be having my friend around niggas, but I swear y'all, it don't be me. It be them. I ain't trying to throw y'all under the bus, but it be around the niggas. So anywho, boom, that happened. We eventually end up leaving there. Him and her kind of got into their own little back and forth. That's not my story to tell. That was a whole crazy situation. Her nigga was calling me all kind of bitches, hoes and shit. And I'm like, why am I a hoe? Why I always gotta catch the straight on my friends? Like I have nothing to do with this. Like, us being around dudes like this, they niggas, I ain't nothing. Anywho, y'all, so boom. So before me and my bestie had went out that night, in the daytime, we had went to this boy she knew baseball game, and it was like a hood baseball game. Like, hella dudes from the hood was finna go out and have a baseball game for this particular boy's birthday. Now, mind you, the particular boy's birthday, I knew him. I had met him before because Mina went out with his partner like a couple like years ago, and the dude he had got, and he passed away. So we wanted to go out and show love and everything. So y'all, when I tell you the niggas was there, it was so many white ass niggas, bitch. It was niggas, and it was pretty bitches too. So I'm like, yes, because y'all know I like females. But anywho, while we was there, we was on the phone with one of our friends, but bestie's on and off boyfriend at the time was blowing her up. So one of the times that she actually kind of like got on the phone with him, like, he just heard hella niggas, and he was like, oh, you around hella niggas, you cheating on me, you always with Shayla, doing whole shit with Shayla, da 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 da, Shayla got you doing whole shit around niggas, da da da. I'm like, first of all, these is Mina's people. Okay, but it was like we weren't even talking to these dudes. Like, we was really only there because he invited Mina, and we haven't had seen him in hecka long. It was his birthday, and they was honoring the guy she used to date who had passed away. It was so lit there, y'all. I think I got some pictures and some clips of this too. Like I said, I'm gonna be putting pictures and clips of stuff and story times I may have did or vlogs of this stuff up on the screen. So this is one of these videos where y'all need to be looking at y'all need to be looking, okay? And I'll put some like ding ding so y'all know to be looking at the screen, but be looking at the screen. But yeah, we had did that earlier in the day, and then after we had went to the mall because bestie had needed an outfit, and then when we went to the mall, he was trying to pull up on her at the mall. Like, he was just talking to her all crazy and reckless and stuff, and I was just like, you know, I'm just trying to tell her, like, it's your birthday and y'all got all this going on. I'm like, bestie, like, either you fucking with him or you not. Like, you know, like, end it or not, because this man is going crazy and he think I got you doing all this kind of wild stuff when it's not me. These was her plans, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, it was crazy. It was a lot going on at this time. that happened. Okay, so then one night, me and my bestie is out with our friend Lucy, and we was with this other girl. So I told a story time about this. Like I said, I'm gonna put them up on the screen, but I'll just go over it a little bit. So I had these black shorts on, and then I had this black like see-through mesh top on. My hair was down, my hair was straight, and I was wearing these glasses. So I'm out with them. We all turning up. We going from club to club. We turned up. We had ended up at this after hours at this like hookah thing. So while I'm at this hookah thing, Dreadhead had texted me. He was like, I think I seen you. And I was like, you think you seen me? He was like, yeah, I think I seen you. You in Oakland? I'm like, yeah, I'm in Oakland. I'm out with my friends. Me and him was just like texting. He was just like, I just want to see you. Like, can you just come out? Like, I just want to see you and give you a hug and just like see you in person. I'm like, all right, cool. So once my friends and them got settled up in there, I was like, all right, y'all, I'm gonna go see my little yeah real quick, and then I'm gonna come back in. So boom, I go out, he meet me out there, and I didn't know he was as tall as he was. So he walked up on me, he looking good. Dreadhead can dress, y'all. Dreadhead looks good. I don't know, like Dreadhead, like he fine to me. Like that man is fine. His dreads be all neat and nice. He dressed really well. He smelled really well. Like he's a well put together man. So when I seen him, I was like, damn, like he looked even better in person. Oh my God, like damn. So he was like, damn, you looking good. He just complimented me. He giving me hugs. He like squeezing and holding all on me. And we just sitting there chopping it up. Now, he was in a car with one of his partners. I did not know he was in the car with one of his partners. I thought we was going to probably like get in his car and like chill for a little minute, me and him. But he had a partner in the car. And my friends was not finna come out, because they had a hella shit going on in the goddamn after hours. So me and him just standing outside, just talking, flirt with each other. He like, yeah, nah, like I need to like kick it with you one-on-one. Like we need to plan something. We need to get something together ASAP. Like I need to see you. Like we need to have a one-on-one. And I'm like, yeah, like we're gonna have to do something. He was like, you know, what you doing tomorrow? Because this particular day, it was like a Saturday. He had seen me, and he was asking me what I was doing tomorrow Sunday. I'm like, you know, I'm about to do a couple little activities with my bestie still, because it's still her birthday. And then afterwards, like, man, you can do something. He's like, all right, cool, like we'll talk about it, and I'll tell you what we gonna do. I'm like, oh, I like that. I like when a nigga tell me like what we finna do. I love that. Like, yeah. So after that, I went back in the club. We go back in the club. Hella crazy ass shit was happening. Like I said, I told a story time, but just like a brief overview of what happened. We in the club. This girl was being like overly aggressive with us. Some girl, and I think she was trying to like put out to this dude up in there, the owner of the club. Like it was just crazy. Afterwards, like this dude was like stalking me and following me and hella shit. Was trying to follow me to my car, y'all. It was crazy. This night was crazy. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, go check out this story time. So I want to hear what happened. So. Okay, so red flag number 2. I missed this when I was talking about it, so I'm gonna put some screenshots up. So one day he had posted some food on his Instagram, and I was like, oh, I want some. And then he said something, and I was like, you gonna feed it to me or something like that. I'll put the screenshots up. I was like, you gonna feed it to me? And he said, I'll cater to you after you cater to me, or something like that. So I was like, why I gotta cater to you first? Red flag number 2. As a man, why does a woman need to cater to you first, especially if you are pursuing her? You are supposed to cater to her. What are we talking about? Now, mind you, like, as y'all gonna hear, he didn't act like that when we first met, but that was red flag number 2. That man was dead serious. Boom. After that, that next day, we get dressed, and we was gonna go out to eat at this place called Skates on the Bay, something like that. It's in Berkeley, like this nice little restaurant on the water. So we meet up there, y'all, and we have, you know, it was like a lunch type of thing, because it was like midday. I don't know, I feel like we did something before that, but I can't remember. But we all meet up at this place, me, my bestie, and our friend Lucy, and my bestie boyfriend, on and off boyfriend at the time. We all go, we meet up there, y'all. We have a great time. The food was good. We was sharing and everything. We had good drinks, nice place, nice ambiance. We was taking pictures. We just had like a really good time. So after that, we end up going to a day party at Hello Stranger. We was there for a minute, and then we didn't stay too long. No, right? Because why do I feel like we was out for a long time? No, we was out for a long time. So during this time, I'm communicating with Dreadhead. He basically was telling me like, we gonna meet since you already in Berkeley or gonna be around Berkeley. Let's go to this little bar place. I know we could play pool. I could teach you how to play pool. We could have some drinks. We could talk, and then if we want to do something after that, cool. So I'm like, all right. So I had brought a change of clothes because I'm just like, I'm not gonna want to wear what I was already wearing. I'm probably just gonna want to freshen up a little bit and change. Like if I need to. My bestie lived close. I could like go to her house or something like that. So after we hit the day party, y'all, we have a bunch of fun at this day party. We turned up. We lit. We end up going back to my bestie house. Now, mind y'all, I didn't plan on going all the way back home and then going all the way because it was just too far. But one of my son's friends was at the house, and then something had happened. His parents could not come get him, so I needed to take the little boy home. So like a great mom, I drove all the way home, y'all, changed, then drove all the way and met Dreadhead. So boom, I get to the place, I park, I'm taking shots in my car. I always have a bottle on me because I'm not an alcoholic, but I be needing to calm my goddamn nerves. I be like, ugh. So I park, he park, we get out, he meet me at my car. We just walking up, and you would have thought like me and him knew each other forever. Like, oh my God, like soon as we just saw each other, it was like instant connection, chemistry. We walking, he behind me, he holding me and stuff like that. He just telling me how good I look, how I smell really good. I had these blue little flare yoga type pants on with this cute shirt, had my lashes on. I think I had some blue and red eyeliner. Like I looked really cute, he looked really good. Like it was just cool. We go inside, he paid for the pool, he buy us drinks, y'all. We're having like a really good time. He teaching me how to play. Of course I'm like losing or whatever. We just having like great conversation. He just telling me like, you know, you a cool ass female, like we click really good. And also he was just telling me like his last relationship was with like a stripper. He's not used to dating a square. Red flag number one. Red flag, well, really red flag number two, but I didn't know, I missed red flag number one. And it wasn't even really a red flag until now that everything had happened. I know it was a red flag, but we basically on red flag number two with Dreadhead. Well, really three, but the first two I didn't even catch. The whole job situation, and that first time he called me, he was in a nice ass room. Okay, we'll come back to that. So boom, I'm like, oh, like that's crazy. He's like, yeah, I'm used to dating like strippers. And I'm like, oh, did you think I was a stripper? He was like, nah, but like maybe like a little bit, but you know, after talking to you and knowing that you don't live that lifestyle, he like, nah. But at first he was like, you know, I kind of thought like you may have been into, you know, stripping or OnlyFans or something like that. I'm like, yeah, no, I get that often, but no. So I'm just like, okay, you know, I don't like dating men, and I'm not their type. And that's what I'm telling him. I'm like, oh, like this finna go left real quick. He like, what you mean? I'm like, it just don't work out. Like, you know, if I'm not your type, I'm not your type. He like, nah, like I don't want you to take it like that. He like, I'm trying to get out that lifestyle. That's why I got this warehouse job. I'm really trying to leave the streets alone. I ain't really trying to be in the streets and be no hood nigga for the rest of my life. I'm just doing this to save up money, to get a better car, to get a better spot. Whoop, whoop. You know, my regular job is my main income. Just all this selling me a dream, how he want to change his life, start a business, do this, do that, da 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 da. And I'm eating it up. I'm just like, oh, I love a refined hood nigga. Like you trying to get you got your life together, but you still got him in you. You feel me? Like that's my type, and that's the type of nigga. I don't care what nobody say. I know they say, Shayla, you need to find. No, my nigga got to be a refined hood nigga. I don't know, or you a hood nigga. I like hood niggas. That's what I like. You gotta be a little rough around the edge. Like you gotta y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, you know, I know that's not everybody type, and I know, you know, it's gonna be hard to find one of the good ones, but hey, that's just my journey. That's just my path I'm gonna have to deal with. I'm okay with it. So yeah, anywho, y'all, we just talking, and he's just telling me that, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to be the experimental person. So after that little conversation, we get off that, y'all. We just having fun conversation now, like asking, you know, what you like to do, and you know, what kind of activity. He was like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like, I ain't really been on too many dates with a girl. Like, I usually just be out doing stuff with my partners and stuff like that. I'm not used to really going out on dates. I'm like, oh, well, I'm glad you up for it. Like, he like, yeah, but you know, somebody like you, like, I want to do a bunch of activities with you. Like, you hella cool, you hella chill. Like, you make me feel really comfortable. Like, I'm enjoying this. Like, I like this. This is what I want to be doing with my life. You know, how my lady, we go do stuff, we chill, you know, we explore and see the world together. I'm like, okay, I like that. Like, okay, I can fuck with that. So y'all, the day goes well. Like, I didn't even want the date to end. After the date, we sat in, I think, my car. I like sitting in my car, because my car, like, it's just chill. I can control the vibes in my own car. I feel like a man is less, I don't have to, like, I can control what's going on in my car. I'm in the driver's seat. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like being in a man car, like, he got more control. So anywho, we sit in my car, I'm playing the music, we vibing, we talking, he blowing down the house, I hit a couple times, we taking some more shots, and you know, we just getting to know each other a little bit more. I didn't want the night to end, but y'all, he was just like, you know, I'm gonna let you go. I'm a gentleman. I don't want you to be out too late. It was a Sunday. I did have work the next day. He was like, I don't want you to be out too late and you be tired. Like, you too pretty like that. You need to go home, get your beauty sleep. So I just like, oh my God, he like so considerate. Like, I love it. So y'all, after that, like, we was like talking all the time on FaceTime all the time, y'all. We was going to bed on the phone together. I'll put screenshots in my membership, y'all. We was on FaceTime all the time. Like, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be like my boyfriend. Like, what? And like, he wasn't the type to be like jealous or anything like that. Like, you know, when you start talking to a nigga and they stop liking your pictures and commenting and all that, like, not him. Like, he would like always hype me up on my pictures and text me and tell me like I look good and put that sexy shit on, put that shit on. I love that. I love when a man just let his bitch just be a sexy ass, fine ass bad bitch, cause you a secure ass nigga. Like, yeah. So I'm like feeling it. I'm loving it, y'all. We is vibing. We go on our next date, y'all. We go bowling. He's good at bowling, but I did beat him. So boom, we meet up at this place on the beach, bowling alley, and I think it's in Alameda. I forget what it's called, but it was on the beach. Like, when we first got there, y'all, this is where red flag number 4 come in, y'all. Really 5, but like some of them I missed because I didn't know. So I meet him at his house. Where we met a lot, but anywho, I met him at his house. And he got in the car with me, and then we drove to Alameda, which was like 10 minutes away from his house, y'all. And mind y'all, he did have a car. Nothing was wrong with his car. I just feel comfortable, like, being in my car doing certain stuff. So I just felt more comfortable. But he did offer to drive his car. And I was like, oh, no, just hop in the car with me. And I'm, you know, cool. So we get there. We get outside. It's, like, on the beach. So we first went and, like, looked at the beach real quick. But that was, like, it. And then as we was walking, some dude, he seen a nigga he knew. He was like, oh, what's up, P? Woo, woo, woo. Like, how you doing? Like, oh, that's you. Woo, woo, woo. Just saying, like, little hood nigga stuff. And I was just like, you know, I don't be in other niggas' faces when I'm with a nigga. Like, I keep my head down. I might look up just to see, and then that's it. You know, I keep it cute. I just be up, but like, I was just like hugged up on him, just like putting my face into like his arm. I'm not like trying to really, you know what I'm saying? Like, be all in a mix or whatever. So after that, y'all, we go into the bowling alley. He paid for the bowling. We get to our little bowling lane. He like, you know, are you hungry? Do you want some food? Have you ate? I'm like, no. He ordered us some food and stuff. And then he had went to the bathroom. I'm like, okay, you know, he's a gentleman. Like when I got out the car, opened my door, everything. He was like very polite, really well spoken, very great manners, like everything. So when he goes to the bathroom, I was asking him what he liked to drink, like what kind of drinks he like, and he was like, I like Cadillac margaritas. I was like, oh, I ain't never had no Cadillac margaritas. Like, what's that? He was just like, I'll order us some when I come back from the bathroom. So I was like, oh, let me go order some drinks because I'm that bitch. You feel me? Like, yeah. So I'm like, I'm gonna just order us the drinks and surprise him when he come back. So I go to the bar and I ordered us 2 Cadillac margaritas, double shots, and they was big as hell. I didn't know they was gonna be so big. They was in like mugs. I think the girl plugged us because I was thinking they was gonna be like hella expensive, like when she brought it out, like how big it was. And then I got double shots, but like the girl at the bar was like hella cool. She had to plug me because when I looked on the menu how much them cost, it was like way less. And then I got a double shot and then it was like hella big. So boom, I come back with our drinks and then he came out and then he seen our drinks. He was like, oh shit, like you ordered the drinks. He was like, did you put it on my tab? I'm like, no, I paid for them at the bar. Like I wanted to get us some drinks. And he was like, oh, that's like nice of you. So y'all, we drinking, we playing bowling, but we also playing like a game. Like, you know, if you miss, you gotta take a big gulp out of your, because I'm telling y'all, these drinks was like big. It was like big. We could have got one and could have been lit off one, but we both had one. So we like playing the game, y'all. Once I start drinking, I'm a pro at bowling. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I get the striking, sparing. Like, I don't know. Like, the liquor just really helped me bowl really, really well. So I started winning this stuff. Like, we playing. He like, oh, I thought you didn't know how to play. So he would like come try to like push up on me. I would like push up on him. And I was telling him, I'm a sore loser. I'm like, yeah, if I lose, I'm gonna have to get on you. Like, I'm all in his face, pushing. We just flirting. We just having fun. Like, we had a really good time. Like, we vibing. So he won 1 round and then I won 2 rounds. Then after we got done playing bowling and finished our drinking our food, we went to the arcade. We played some arcade games. Then we went outside. We walked back to the beach. So we just standing at the beach. He just like holding me. We looking up at the stars and the moon. I'm like, this is just like so pretty. Like, this is so nice. I never even knew this was here. He was like, yeah, I'll be coming here with the thugs and we be bowling. Da, 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 da. I'm like, oh, this is like a really pretty night. Because a lot of times, sometimes in like Oakland and San Francisco, it'd be like cloudy or foggy. You can't always see the sky really clear. I'm like, oh, this is like a really clear night. Like, this would be so cool to like look out my telescope. He was like, oh, you gotta tell them. Y'all be getting niggas. When I tell the niggas I got a telescope, y'all, they be want to eat me up like a steak. So I'm just telling him, like, yeah, I got a telescope and it's just like really dope to look at night. I'm like, we don't have to like look at the stars one night with my telescope. He like, yeah, I like that. So I didn't want that night to end either. Like, oh my God. So mind y'all, I'm gonna say if we officially like met up for the first time during my birthday, my bestie birthday weekend, had to been like the 13th, 14th. So by now it's like a couple weeks had passed. We had went on a couple dates. After that date, I go home. We ain't do nothing. Like, he just kissed me on the cheek and stuff. Very gentleman. Never tried nothing with me. Never said no freak nasty shit to me. None of that shit. So a couple weeks had passed and so let's just say the beginning of October came and we had just, he was just like, oh, like, come over to my house and like, let's just kick it. So I came over to his house, but we didn't go inside. Like, we just sat in his car. We was just sitting in his car. We was just talking, chilling. I don't know. Something had happened. Something in his family had happened. And like, he was really down. He was sad. So we just sat in his car. He was just like blowing down the house, just like really sad. And I'm just like comforting him and everything and just talking to him, like letting him, oh, he had got into it with his mom. Like, him and his mom don't have a really good relationship, but he was really trying to like mend what was going on between him and his mom. But he was basically, how he was explaining it to me, he had a disrespectful mom. Like, she talked to him crazy, treated him like he was a child, things like that, and shit like that. So I don't know, they just did not have a really good relationship, but he did have a good relationship with his dad. But anywho, y'all, we just sit in the car, we just talking, he just telling me all his little stuff, and I'm just telling him, you know, like a little bit of, you know, what I've been through with my parents and stuff. And I'm just like, you know, as long as you trying and, you know, just be respectful to your mom, she cussing at you and all that, like, just, you know, just do the best you can. But it's only so much you could do with a disrespectful parent who don't want to unlearn their toxic ways to have a better relationship with their kids, or they're playing favoritism with their kids, because it was like stuff like that going on. So you know, we talked, and he was just like really down, really sad. We just like really just sat in the car, talked all night. I think like we put a movie on my phone. We just watching a movie. We just chilling, vibing. Everything was cool. That happened. The next week go by, and me and him is kicking it. Damn, did this happen first? No. Did his birthday happen first? I'm trying to think, y'all. I can't. No, this had to happen first. Or did this happen after? Okay, so y'all know this happened first. And when I tell y'all this, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Please don't judge me. And I won't judge you. Okay, y'all. So I went out one night. I went out a couple nights by myself in 2024 because sis had got back in a little situation with her baby daddy, and my bestie had ended up getting back with her man. Like I said, at the time during her birthday, they was kind of like on and off. So we was just like going out, turning up, you know, she was, you know, doing her own thing. I thought she was single. So I'm like, okay, we got to turn up. But then she kind of got back into the relationship with him after her birthday or whatever. So yeah, I didn't really have nobody to go out with. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go out by myself. I don't care. So no, this couldn't have happened first. No, I did go out one night by myself, and I told a story time about it. I'm going to put it up. I had ran into Deb, and she had gotten a fight. And then that night, I had picked, no, because then, why was I going out by myself? I think this had to be one of the times sis, like, shit was happening so quick. Sis and her baby daddy had got into it. They went together. And then she was at one of her little yeah houses or something like that. And then I went to go pick her up for her little yeah house, and then me and her had went to the after hours. But before that, I was out by myself, and Dreadhead was trying to see me, but I don't know what happened. Me and him did not end up seeing each other. And by the time I had got back with my sis, he was basically telling me he wanted to meet up with me, and I was just like, oh, well, I'm with my sis now, so I'll catch you, you know, another time, like, or whatever. He was cool with it. He wasn't really tripping or whatever, because he was, you know, he a tree man, so he was, you know, dealing in all of that or whatever. He was actually in the city or whatever. So me and sis had went out there, and I posted like a little vlog in my membership. We went out, and then I had met this one dude, y'all, and I was just dancing on him, and we was in this little lounge or whatever, turned up there, boom. So Dreadhead birthday was coming up. So between this time, me and Dreadhead had went on a couple other dates, y'all. We would always just like meet up and go on dates. Those dates, nothing too significant really happened at these other dates. We would just kind of like go out to eat or go bowling or go play pool. Just shit like that. Little bitty stuff. We just dating, going on dates, having fun. So Dreadhead's birthday was coming up, and I'm like, I really like him. He's been taking me out on dates, paying for the dates. He ain't been on no broke boy shit. Like, he been really showing me a good time, and like me and him hadn't had any like little hiccups. So I'm like, y'all know me, I love getting my niggas a basket. So I put my nigga a birthday basket. I got him some house shoes. I had got him a custom made bro. I had got him like all his favorite like stuff to put in this basket. Y'all know how I do. I love to give my niggas a basket. So boom, and then we was gonna go to STK Steakhouse. So yeah, y'all, we end up meeting up that night. I was dressed so cute. I had on this white skirt with this white and red top. My hair was cute. I had curled a little bit. I had on these white knee boots. Like, I was looking like a bad bitch. He had on a nice fit, everything. So we meet up at his house, and then we drove to the city because STK Steakhouse is in San Francisco. So we drove over to San Francisco. We in the car, we vibing, we listening to music. And he one of them type of dudes, he loves some R&B music. So we in the car singing, listening to R&B music, like we having a good time. I had bought him some bottles of Don Julio, everything. So we taking shots in the car and we just vibing. He was just like thanking me. He was like, thank you. I ain't never had somebody like get me gifts for my birthday and do it up like this and da da da. He was just very, very appreciative. Like, I got him thoughtful gifts he would like, things he like, cologne, made him a card, got on some balloons, just like hella shit. Like, he was just smiling. He was so appreciative, so grateful. He was just like really thanking me, hugging me, giving me like kisses on my cheeks and stuff and my forehead and just all that. So boom, we get to STK Steakhouse. It was a vibe. We get our food. I'm taking pictures in the bathroom. We taking pictures and stuff like that. We having a good time. And he made a comment. He was like, oh, I should bring my work here. So I'm thinking he's saying like he should come over here to sell Triskeys. I'm not thinking nothing of it. The hell is that? Oh, y'all, and while we in the middle of this video, because I'm not gonna say it again and nowhere else but here, I hope y'all paying attention. Y'all, I will be moving, and when I move, I will be popping my shit again about triple. Okay, yeah, but for now, if you want that tea, it's in my Patreon. But once I move and he don't know where I live, oh, I'll be talking again on here about it. Yeah, yeah. But anywho, y'all, so it go well. They come out, they do the birthday thing and everything. Like, he was just like, I'm telling y'all, this man was smiling so goddamn hard. It had me smiling. I know his dad cheeks was hurt. He was smiling so much. And then, you know, we enjoyed ourselves. We had fun. And then after, oh, y'all, my phone dying. Let me hurry up with this part. So boom, y'all, afterwards, we went and we parked, and when I tell you, now mind you, at first he was like, oh, let's go to my place, and I'm like, okay. So we pulled up to where I thought he lived, right? And then we parked outside, and then he went inside, and then he came out, and he was like, actually, like, let's just chill in the house, like in the car. Like, it's hella shit going on in there. So I'm thinking like, oh, he probably got like roommates, so a roommate or whatever. So I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, okay, so yeah, we chilling in the car, and then we go park somewhere, y'all. And when I tell you, me and that man had that car rocking, foggy, bitch. My hair was curled, flat, straight, girl. At the end, hair was goddamn almost down there back, natural, curly. When I tell y'all, like, dreadhead is really like top one or two of putting that down. Like, he is that type of nigga to go round and round and round and round and round and round. And I told story times about it in my membership. So if you want to hear the real tea on that, go check it out. But it'd be a lot of, some dudes cannot go around. Some dudes can go around or two, and then that's it. I have a high drive. We can go until Fat it's a soul. Okay, if you know what you're doing, we can go. You know, we was going. When I said you go, oh my god, like, ooh, y'all, it was even like a time. I think we did it before this. I think our first time doing it, we was kicking it, we was hanging out, and yeah, our first time like doing it, y'all, like, I started bleeding, and I was like, oh, I thought I started my period, but I don't know, y'all. Like, I swear your cherry only pops once, but I'm telling y'all, this man popped my cherry because I started bleeding, but I was not on my period. I'm telling y'all, because after that day, I did not start my period for like 2 weeks. later. But yeah, but on his birthday, yeah, we was going like when okay, yeah. So boom, we finished that night up. I go home and everything was just everything. We talking on the phone, everything going cool. Everything started going left, y'all. I went out. Oh, that was hollow. Was that night? No. Okay, so anywho, I was going out one night again by myself. I had on these like gray black shorts and this like purple top. I had worn the outfit on my birthday trip, but I had worn it again. I went out by myself, so I had went to this like after hours, and one of my partners was there. And he made me feel comfortable. It was one of those things you could bring your own bottle after hours. So I pull up to the after hour. I was actually on live and I was like, should I go out? Should I do it? I was on my YouTube. No, I was on my Instagram live. And I had got dressed, did my little hair on there with y'all. And then I had went out. And then I met one of my guy partners there that I knew for hella long. And me and him, we turn up. We having fun. I'm turning up with people. We dancing. I had a good time going out by myself. So after that, I'm like calling Dreadhead. He not answering, but I know he outside because on my way there, I had seen his car at the store he be at in his hood. So I'm like, I know he like out, like he outside. So I'm calling him, he not answering. So eventually, like, he answered. He was like, what's up, mamas? He called me mamas. He's like, what's up, mamas? What you doing? I'm like, I'm out here. I texted you and told you I was out here. He was like, yeah, I got your message. Me and my thugs, we out too. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. When you done doing what you doing, like, let's meet up after. And like, who did that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on that. Like, yeah, he like, okay, cool. So eventually I leave the after hours I was at with my partner, and then I'll pull up to over where Dreadhead lived. So I'm parked, I'm in the car, I'm listening to my music. So I'm calling Dreadhead to let him know like I'm here. He's not answering the phone. I'm like, okay, like why he not answering the phone? Like, what are you doing? I'm over here, like what the fuck? So I'm texting him, I'm like, hey, I'm at the store, like where you at? Like what you doing? He not responding. Y'all, I don't know if I told a full story time or I mentioned it on live. So y'all, tell me why I get on the phone with Dre here. He like, oh, I'm about to be over there in like 5 minutes. Boom, we get off the phone, and then I get on the phone with my partner, and my partner like, oh, like you finna come to this other after hours. We over here, we turned up. Oh, because my partner had walked me to my car, y'all. I had lost my goddamn car, and my partner was helping me find my car. We finally found my car or whatever. But he had just called me to check up on me to see if I wanted to come to the next spot with him and all this, da-da-da. And I'm like, nah, like, maybe I'll catch you another time, da-da-da. I didn't want to tell him, like, I'm like, I didn't get my fucking back blown out and head knocked through the watches. I'm like, yeah. So, boom, I get off the phone with him, and Dreadhead is calling me on FaceTime. So I answer the FaceTime. Now, mind you, I be having my little light. This time my pictures be so clear when I'm in the car or outside. I have my little light on my phone, so it was like I had that on when I was on FaceTime with like my partner and stuff, because I was in the car too taking pictures. So when Dre had called me, I had that light on, but he FaceTiming me. So boom, we get on the FaceTime. Well, it's a bitch. It's a bitch. She like, are you Dreadhead's girlfriend? I said, why? Are you Dreadhead's girlfriend? I could like, who is you? She like, let's just say Kelly. She like, I'm Kelly. I'm just making sure because he trying to get my number and you keep calling him, and he was like, he gotta go because his bitch is calling. And I was like, well, I'm not his girlfriend, but that's my man. That's not my man, but that's my man. Ho, watch your hands, ho. Like that, So she like, oh, okay, woo. So I'm like, I know you fucking lying. I'm like, why the fuck is he letting a bitch answer his phone? So I'm like, put him on the phone. So she put him on. I said, why you got a bitch answering your phone? And he was like, man, I'm just recruiting. And I was like, recruiting? What the fuck is you crew. We not finna have no poly relationship. What do you talk about? He like, man, like, nah, like, you know. I'm like, no, I don't know. So boom, the girl get back on the phone and like she's in the camera and stuff. And I'm like, oh, she pretty. Y'all know I like girls. So I'm like, oh, well, you cute. I'm like, what I said, I was just like, oh, you can't have my nigga, but you can have me. I'm like popping my shit at her. I'm like, so what's your name? Like, what's your number? Da 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 da. Like, I get her number, get her name. I text her, whatever. I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, you can give him his phone back and you can send him my way. Like, you can send him to me. So boom, that had happened. We had got off the phone and then like 5-10 minutes passed and then like he pull up on me. So when he pull up on me and he get in the car with me, I'm like, no, I actually got in the car with him. I'm like, was you trying to be funny? I'm like, you've been passing all the tests. This is where you finna fuck up. I'm like, what you got going on? Like, what you got going on? He was like, man, I'ma tell you, like, I'ma tell you, but like, not right now. Like, she ain't even nobody you gotta worry about. Like, it ain't what you think it is. I'm like, are you trying to like have a poly relate? Like, what you think this is? Cause I ain't that, and we already talked about shit like this. So what you got going on? So I don't know, y'all. He just started kissing and stuff on me, and then I just stopped talking about it because it's like, okay, like, that's not my nigga. So I can't tell him he can't talk to other people because I was still talking to other people, but I wasn't like dealing with nobody else, like hunching on nobody or like really giving on niggas my time of day. But I was like texting, like on the phone with niggas, but I wasn't like hunching on no other niggas. Like, once I start hunching on one nigga, I'm hunching on one nigga. You know what I mean? I don't like to be hunching on multiple niggas like that. Like, I don't, anywho. So we just sitting in the car and I don't know, I'm drunk though. I drank a whole bottle of Dime and I'm just like, whatever. So boom, y'all, we getting our issue in, nigga blowing the back out. I'm like, damn, this nigga, y'all, he one of them niggas. Oh, he be saying my name. Oh, bitch. Oh, y'all. Matter of fact, Dreadhead and me was texting today. Y'all, this is too much. So mind y'all, this is 2024. All of this, I'm telling y'all right now, this is 2024. So boom, after that happened, y'all, I go home. I didn't even get home till the sun was coming out. Like, as I'm driving home, the sun started coming out. Like, after me and him do the oochie coochie, we just like laid up, chilling, da da da, blah blah blah. And then I was like, okay, I gotta go. Like, the damn sun is coming up. The birds chirping. So I end up going home, y'all. I get home, I go to sleep. The next day I wake up, it's Sunday. So I'm like, you know, I get up, do my regular mom shit, make breakfast, whatever. I might have went live and was telling y'all like, oh my God, like, oh, cause I'm telling y'all, Dread, he got that shit on him. Oh, he got a nice body, everything. Like, he just like, yeah, like, yeah, like, can't. So yeah, y'all. And if I'm missing anything, cause I feel like it's like shit, I'm leaving out, bro. I'm gonna do some voiceovers because I just feel like some I'm leaving out. But yeah, I go through the next day and he called me and he was just like, I'm finna come out there and I'm finna pull up on you so we could talk. I'm like, okay, cool. So it was like not dark, but it was like getting dark. I don't know, y'all. He pulled up on me, right? He pulled up on me and we didn't go in my house. He just pulled up on me and then we ride and then we go down to like the marina or whatever. So we just like sitting in the car talking and he was like, I just think I need to tell you this now before things go any further, like, because it's just been weighing on my chest. So mind y'all, this had to been when this conversation had happened, it had to been almost late October. Yeah, like late October. And I was like, well, tell me, like, I'm thinking he finna tell me like he got a bitch or something, or he in a relationship. So I'm just like preparing myself, because I'm like, he about to tell me that bitch from last night was his bitch. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be sad, but I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm like, or he gonna ask me, do I want to have a threesome or something? I'm like, even if he would have asked, I would have been cool with it. Like, I wouldn't mind having. Now, Dreadhead got that. I could have a threesome with Dreadhead. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a threesome with Dreadhead. Like, now, like, at the time, if he was gonna tell me, like, you know, he had a girlfriend or something, it would just, my feelings would have been hurt, but I would have had like a threesome with him, and then I probably would have never fuck with him again. Like, it would just been that, like, oh, you played with my time, wasted my time, like, type shit. But the girl, me and her did text and talk, and we did have our own little thing going on for a little minute, which I'll get into in the next part. But yeah, so I'm like, oh, okay, like, what the fuck is he about to, like, I'm just preparing myself for him to tell me like he got a girlfriend, or he want to do a poly relationship or some shit like that with me. So we just sitting in the car, and at first he was just like, you know, I really fuck with you, I really rock with you, and I really do want something with you, and I really am serious about, you know, leaving the street life alone and really just focuses on getting a business and going legit and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, cool, you know, me and you talked about this kind of shit already, like, where is this going? So I'm just being patient. So mind you, it had to been like a football game or something on, because, or basketball, because like he kept getting like distracted. He was like doing the y'all know how the prize pick shit like that. So he just like looking at stuff like that. So we kind of like in and out of conversation, and I'm just like, you know, I really fuck with you, like, I really like you, like, everything's been cool up so far, like, you're a gentleman, like, what could you be telling me that you're afraid to tell me? Because he was just like, I feel like once I tell you this, you're not gonna look at me the same, and I really do want something with you. Like, what happened the other night was not what you think it is. And I'm just like, well, what is it? Just tell me. Like, I'm like, is that your girlfriend? That's your girlfriend. Or you want me to be in a poly, like, that's what it is. Like, just tell me, like, just tell me, because I do feel like what you did was hella disrespectful. Like, don't ever let me call you and another bitch pick up your phone. I don't give a fuck what you got going on. I don't care if that was your bitch or not. Like, like, it was, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, then the bitch asking me who I am, questioning me, da 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 da. I'm just like, you know, I would rather, if something like that's gonna happen, you come to me and you tell me. Don't ever let a female have to come to me and tell me. So I'm like very understanding, y'all. I'm 32 years old. I didn't live life. I know how this life shit work. I know how men operate. And it's a lot of faithful men out there, but 9 times out of 10, these men are not faithful. They're talking to other women, whether they hunching them or not, they are most likely communicating with other women. So it's just like, at this point, like, a man telling me that he's talking to somebody else isn't like the worst thing. You know, it's not gonna be like a deal breaker. Me and him was not in a relationship. We was just talking about being in a relationship. We had only been knowing each other for a couple months now. So it's like, I'm not gonna be mad, but with that shit, cause like he laughing and shit in the background when the bitch call and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what's funny? What the fuck? You laughing at me, her, or the situation? Like, what's going on, y'all? I'm telling y'all, the situation was like very intense at first. Like, I really was popping like, bitch, who the fuck is you? Like, what you? Who is you? And she was like, she was a little bit younger, so I think she was like 20s, 26. Because like I said, at the time, Dreadhead was 28, and I think I had turned 30 that year, or 31, something like that. Oh, then maybe I'm 2 years older than Dreadhead. Because if he was 28, I turned 30 that year. Because last year I turned 31 that year. Yeah, I turned 31 in 2024. 2025 I turned. So he was 28. He turned 29. And then, so 29, I was 31. Anywho, y'all, the girl was like 26, 27. So boom, y'all. We sitting in the car and I just grabbed his phone. I was like, put your phone down. I grabbed the phone. I put the phone down. I put my phone down. I cut the music off. I was like, look, I really like you. Like, I'm feeling you. Like, I'm feeling you. And he was just like, I really like you too, Shayla. I'm really feeling you. And he was like, I'm surprised, like, that I got these feelings towards you and I really don't want to lose you. Like, you're a good woman. Like, you're what I need, what I want in my life right now and where I'm trying to go. I'm like, okay, so tell me what it is so I can decide if it's something that me and you can talk through or get over or whatever while it's still early in the situation we have, or if it's something I need to walk away from. So he like, man, y'all, so yeah, y'all stay tuned for the next part and I'm gonna tell y'all what he told me. And yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all can guess because, like, yeah. Yeah. So, but like, yeah. Yeah. So anywho, y'all. Also, y'all, I wanted to give y'all this little bit about Friend, aka T-shirt. During the time all this was happening with me and Dreadhead, friend was calling me and texting me, and I was ignoring him because I did not want to talk to him or deal with him anymore because I was just over the situation between me and him. And then one day he had texted me, and that was, I forget the particular day, but it was sometime in like October. He texted me, and that's when he told me that he has seen my story times and he was not happy that I did those story times about him, and he was very highly upset that I released some little vlogs of him, like showing his face kind of on my membership. Like, he texted me some really yeah. And then he was like calling me, mind you, I was in a grocery store, and he was calling me and texting me and just saying all kind of stuff, and I was like, ooh, like I've had people upset about my story times, but I don't know, like, even though friend did disrespect me when we went on my birthday trip, I was just like, out of respect for him actually being a good person to me before all the weird stuff start happening, that's why I took the stuff down and I no longer talked about him, and I changed his name to T-shirt. So that was also happening during this time of everything going on with me and Dreadhead. Stay tuned for the next part, y'all. Okay, I love y'all down to the ground. Make sure y'all drop some flowers in the chat and also drop some kisses. So I want to see some flowers and some kisses, some lips, kissy face emoji, all in the chat. Okay, and also tell me, no, don't say that, but yeah, flowers and kissy faces or kisses in the chat, XOXO something. Just let me know y'all here, y'all tune in for the next part. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should what? You should like, share, and subscribe. But only if you want to, 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 only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want the extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down below to join my membership. And if you want that raw, uncut, juicy tea, go ahead and DM me on TikTok and or Instagram to request my Patreon link from me. I love y'all down to the ground. And I do want to just say, y'all, I'm sitting here reflecting, like, 2024 was a tough ass year for me, y'all. That was the year, yeah, was that year? Yeah, it was a tough ass year for me. But anywho, y'all, I just want to say I'm so grateful for my life. I'm so grateful for the people in my life. And I'm just grateful that I have this platform. You guys don't understand how y'all comments, y'all kind words just is a really big help. Like, this is my diary, this is my therapy, this is my outlet, doing my story times and my YouTube. And I love y'all down to the ground. And I overcame so much. I lost my place at some point, and during my YouTube journey, lost the car during my YouTube journey, had to move with my mom during my YouTube journey. And y'all have supported me and uplifted me and gave me kind words every step of the way through all my craziness and disappearing and the niggas and the this and then the friends drama. Y'all have been so like uplifting and supporting with everything I be having going on, and I love y'all so much. Y'all is my internet friends. I even know some of y'all in real life, and I love y'all down to the ground. I love meeting y'all and all that. Like, I love it so much. But yeah, and I can't wait to move. But I'm moving, and when I move and nobody know where I live, I'm gonna be back popping my shit on my live. And a reason why I haven't really been going live like that, because I'm really just trying to focus on videos again. Like, I feel like it was a lot going on. I got too caught up in the lives, and I don't want the lives to be my main focus of my channel just yet. Now, once I run out of story times, then cool, but I needed to take a little break and get back down to my roots of my story times. Okay, so yeah, and I want to get back into doing some like girl talks and just shit like that again. I love doing my little girl talks because it just helped me. I was giving advice to myself. You know, me doing my girl talks was me giving advice to myself. So I'm going to do that because I feel like I'm the type of person, I need to say things out loud and set ground rules for myself and put it out loud, put it on my channel, because I'm sure somebody could use a girl talk and some advice, you know? So I love you guys so much. Stay tuned for the next part of this crazy series. This is